Hey everyone, tonight's homework is practice over standard algorithm of long division. This is just following the traditional steps for long division. So I always write my steps down to start the problem. And our steps are D for division, M for multiply, S for subtract, B for bring down, and then we talked about adding a C step at the very end to check our work. I told the students that they're going to complete the odd problems on lesson 2.6 tonight, which is page 41, and to do it on a separate sheet of paper just because we don't have enough room if we try and squeeze it in on here. Number 1 is done for them as an example. They've already done the even problems. I'm going to go ahead and do number 3, which is 1,650 divided by 55. So I'm going to start with the division stuff. I'm going to see, can 55 go into 1? No, it's too small. Can 55 go into 16? That's still too small. 55 can go into 165. Now, we've talked about you may have to do some multiplication on the side to see how many times a 2-digit divisor can go in to the dividend. So I'm going to just start by guessing maybe 4. So 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 5 is 20, plus 2 more is 22. I went too high. That's okay. I'm going to leave that because maybe I'll need it later. And I'll go down to a smaller number. 55 times 3 is 15. Carry my 1. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 more is 16. And that's right what we need, 165. So I know 55 goes into 165 3 times. So my 3 goes above the 5. Check off division. Now I multiply 5 times 3. We did that work over here, is 165. I line it up really nice and neat underneath so I don't confuse any place values. My next step is to subtract, and I get 0. And then I bring down the 0. Now this part is really important. You have to remember that you can't just ignore these zeros and think I'm done. You ask yourself, you're ready to divide again, can 55 go into 0? No, it can't, but that means that it goes into 0 0 times. That 0 is important. Multiply 55 times 0 is 0. Then we subtract, and I get 0. And I have nothing left to bring down, so I know that I'm done. My answer is 30, and I can check my work. We know to check our work by taking the divisor, which is 55, and multiplying it by the answer, which is 30. 0, 0. We put a 0 to move over to our tens. 3 times 5 is 15. Carry the 1. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 more is 16. And when we add it, we get 1,650, which is our original dividend. So this tells me that our answer is correct. So that is how we would use the standard algorithm for long division. You follow these steps repeatedly for every single problem, and you should check your answer at the end using multiplication. Okay? Again, they need to do the odd problems tonight, and it's just the top part. Hope everybody has a good night. I'll see you tomorrow.